What's really good? We are here. It is time for yet another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. How is it going, guys? It's your boy Shofu. Today I have a battle against Porstraw. He's actually using a few Pokemon I have yet to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon OU, Lilligant and Miss Magius. But other than that, this battle happened on my stream. I'm actually using a team that was given to me by a guy on Showdown after he blew me away with this unique Tapu Bulu set that he has. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and lead up with my Gigalith just so I can get up the rocks right away. He leads off with Starmie. I'm not scared of this thing at all because I do have max special defense, and with the Sandstorm, it's going to be boosted up even higher. But like I was going to say before I got distracted by the teams and all that, I have these battles on my stream. If you guys ever want to battle me, just come through to my stream. I start between 6 and 7. Yeah, that's about it. Type in the chat you want to battle. I can't get to everybody obviously every day, but eventually I'll get to you, so just keep trying. But anyways, he's gonna go for the Scald as I go for the Stealth Rocks. Not really worried about it because, like I said, it actually didn't do too much considering he has a Life Orb and it was a Stab Water move. He's gonna go for a Scald again. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna go for the Stone Edge here. If he did want to use Rapid Spin, it wouldn't be a big deal. Because I would just have gotten my rocks up again afterwards. So I went straight for the Stone Edge. Right here I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks just in case he does try to Rapid Spin. I want my rocks up no matter what. But if he does decide to go for the Scald, he's going to kill himself as well as me because he has that Life Orb and we're in the Sandstorm. But if he does decide to go for the Rapid Spin, he would have actually just only killed himself, and I would have still got my rocks up at the end of the day. So mission accomplished. My rocks are on the field. He can't spin them away anymore because this Rapid Spinner is dead. He doesn't have any defog. That's that. So from here, we can start doing some serious damage. I'm going to go ahead and send out my Aegislashes. He actually sends out his Garchomp, so this is clearly not a good idea. So I got to get up out of here. But speaking of getting up out of here, I don't understand why they keep bringing Pokemon like Aegislash and Landorus and Genesect back to OU. Those Pokemon are broken. Leave them where they are. Stop bringing them back to OU. Aegislash is broken. Get this Pokemon out of OU. But that being said, I actually really like using Aegislash. He's really fun, and he's very, very good. So while he's in OU, I'm going to use him, but I 100% agree that that Pokemon needs to go. Anyways, as he goes for the Earthquake, I'm going to go ahead and send out my Tapu Boolin because it's not going to do any damage considering that the Earthquake is actually halved in damage in the grassy terrain. Not only that, I have a defensive nature, so didn't really do much at the end of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and predict his switch out. I believe I was predicting his Scizor to come in, so I was going to bring out my Dragonite so I can maybe catch that thing with a Fire Punch if it does decide to come out. But he actually goes straight for the Fire Fang, which actually caught me off guard. I didn't expect him to stay in because Fire Fang wouldn't have done much to me anyways, and I could have definitely done a hefty chunk with a Horn Leech, but he stays in, so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and switch right back out to Tapu Boolin, just in case he does want to go for a Dragon-type move, and he actually does. So now I'm just going to go straight for the Horn Leech because apparently it's very evident that he does not want to switch out here. I probably could have actually brought in my Aegislash at some point because Earthquake wouldn't have done too much to it, but whatever. So now I'm going to go straight for the Horn Leech. He actually made the good play and actually switched to the Scizor now, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to catch his Scizor coming in before with the Fire Punch, but he played it smart, and I guess he knew that might happen, or I don't know, maybe he was just going for Fire Fang to do damage to me. I don't know, because he didn't know I was going to switch to Dragonite, obviously, because he went for the Fire Fang on the switch, but I think he knew what I was trying to do at that point, so now he's going to bring in his Scizor. I have to switch out here because a Bullet Punch would do a lot of damage to me. Not only that, I can't really touch him with the moveset that I have. I only have Horn Leech and Brick Break on that set that I had there. But he's actually going to go for the Mega Evolution and Swords Dance on the switch as well, which is a pretty good move considering what happens next. Mega Scizor is pretty good right now. I think him and Mega Metagross are the best Megas that you can have available at the moment in OU. A lot of them, the other ones that you can get in the game right now are banned, like Gengar and stuff, Lucario, stuff like that. But he actually goes for the Swords Dance on the switch. I stupidly decided to stay in here, and he's actually going to kill me with a +2 Brutal Swing. A lot of Scizors are running Brutal Swing just for Aegislash because of the fact that you actually cannot get knockoff right now. I should have gone for the King Shield there, but it was a 50-50 at that point. It was either I King Shield and he Swords Dances again, or I go straight for the attacking move. And you know, I had to guess what he was gonna do, and he also had to guess what I was gonna do. If I went for the King Shield and he went for the Brutal Swing, he would have gotten his attack lowered, or I could have gone straight for the Shadow Ball. Like I said, it was just a 50-50 there, and he guessed right, I guessed wrong. But he's gonna go ahead and actually allow his Scizor to die to a Fire Punch. Didn't really expect that considering I was actually trying to catch that Scizor coming in before. And it seems like, I don't know, if I set on my Dragonite against your +2 Scizor, I feel like it's pretty obvious that I have something for it. So I really felt like he should have switched out there, but he didn't, so that's good for me. But he's actually going to go for the Iron Head on the switch to Tapu Bulu, which is actually very, very interesting. I didn't expect him to have that. So he has a full moveset of Dragon Claw, Iron Head, Fire Fang, and Earthquake. I definitely did not expect the Iron Head, and I honestly don't know why he went for Fire Fang after going for the Iron Head. Iron Head is definitely stronger against Tapu Bulu, but he decided to switch it up and go for Fire Fang. Maybe he was trying to get a flinch or something, I'm not quite sure, but he didn't have any reason to go for Fire Fang unless he was trying to get a flinch. But at the same time, Iron Head flinches as well, and it has a higher chance of flinching, so I'm not quite sure why he didn't just go for Iron Head again. I don't think I would have died, but I would have been at pretty much nothing left. So I don't know, it's just weird to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because obviously he can kill me with an Iron Head or a Fire Fang. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to my Dragonite again. I'm fairly certain he's not gonna go for the Dragon Claw on my Tapu Bulu. So he actually just goes for the Iron Head. My main point here was to go for the extreme speed and maybe get some damage off. Not quite sure why he went for the Iron Head again here when I'm clearly out here with my Dragonite. He could have easily just gone for a Dragon Claw. But he I don't know. I think that he over-predicted, maybe expecting me to switch back into Tapu Bulu, maybe get some more HP so I could live another Iron Head. But I didn't do that. I just stayed in. And he actually doesn't take any damage from the Earthquake. I'm not quite sure why exactly I went for Earthquake at this moment in time, because obviously an Earthquake's not going to do anything in the grassy terrain. I think I might have misclicked there. But here I'm definitely going to go for the extreme speed and do a chunk to that Golisopod. I think my mindset at that moment was that I didn't want to hit him with extreme speed and also die in the process. Maybe I could play around him, making him not go for Dragon Claw. Because if I extreme speeded him and touched him with you know, his rough skin ability, I actually would have died last turn. But he actually goes out to his Golisopod. And it's very interesting how Golisopod's ability works. Because he had the Citrus Berry and the grassy terrain recovery, he wasn't forced out when he reached you know, 25% HP. Because emergency exit actually activates when you're at 50% HP. If he was at 50% HP, he would have been forced out. But because he had the Citrus Berry, he actually wasn't forced out. And that's actually really cool to me. I didn't know that you could do that. So Citrus Berry, Golisopod seems like it might be viable. I mean, who knows? But you guys are going to see here, he actually doesn't kill me with the first impression because I am a defensive nature. But the grassy terrain recovery that he got last turn actually saves him from dying, which is actually why I think grassy terrain is one of the worst terrains to have, because it does heal your opponent. You don't want to heal your opponent ever. That's like counterproductive, very counterproductive. So, like I said, I don't think that grassy terrain is that good, other than, you know, obviously it does provide a very, very high boost in Tapu Bulu's attack moves. But if my opponent's getting healed in living moves because he got healed from my own ability, that's terrible. That's honestly terrible. So he got emergency exited out to his Garchomp. This thing needs to go. I gotta get this thing out of here. But he's gonna go for the Fire Fang as I switch in my Golisopod. I knew I could take it. This thing is very, very bulky. I don't think any of his moves can even do that much damage to me right now. I don't know why he's going for weird moves. He has Dragon Claw, but he went for Fire Fang. But he did get the flinch, so I can't really knock him. But I don't know. He's going for Iron Head on Dragon types. He's going for Fire Fang on Bug and Water types. I don't know what this guy is doing at this point. But I am going to go straight for the Leech Life because I want my HP back, you know. He flinched me. I was upset about that. I'm going to go for the Leech Life. Could have just killed him off with a first impression, but I want that HP, man. Give me all that delicious, nutritious souls, man. Delicious look, see, I got all my HP back. We're living life right now. We're good. I'm gonna lose some HP to the rough skin, but I'm gonna get it all back with the grassy terrain. That also heals my opponent so they don't die. Like, I don't like grassy terrain, man. Grassy terrain should not restore HP. Give it something else, man. Damn. Anyways, he's gonna go out to his Golisopod. He could have easily saved this thing as Death Fodder later on. I don't know why he switched it in now. That was unnecessary, but whatever. Anyways, he's going to go out to Mismagius. Mismagius is a problem. He only has 2 Pokemon left, though. So, he has this, and he has a Lilligant in the back. The 2 Pokemon that I haven't really seen in OU that much. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to save my Golisopod for that Lilligant, because a Choice Banded first impression will definitely kill it. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt as I bring in my Pheromosa. First time actually using Pheromosa on Wi-Fi in this battle. Speaking of Pheromosa, a lot of people thought that it was going to be banned when it first came out, but I don't think it is going to be banned. I think it's very, very good, but I don't know if it's ban worthy considering she doesn't really have the best coverage. But that's just me, and you know, obviously it also has paper thin defenses. But I am going to go for the Ice Beam just to weaken that Mismagius as he goes for a Dazzling Gleam to take me out. I'm going to go back out to David, and I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet just to take this Mismagius out. I have another Pokemon in the back, so when that Lilligant comes out, I can just switch out, let whatever, I think it's Tapu Bulu in the back actually. I can let Tapu Bulu die, as he's definitely going to go for the Quiver Dance. I can let Tapu Bulu die to whatever move he wants to use, and then I can go out to Golisopod and use First Impression and win the battle. So I'm going to go out to Tapu Bulu, like I said, as he is going to go for the Quiver Dance because he actually has no reason not to set it up. Honestly, if I wasn't banded, I could have just gone for Leech Life and ended the battle, but like I said, I had the choice ban First Impression. Can easily take this thing out in one hit. He's going to go for the Quiver Dance, like I said. A Horn Leech will actually do a lot of damage to this thing, regardless of the fact that he is a Grass type, so he's just going to go ahead and take me out with a Hidden Power, which I also was not expecting. Also not quite sure what Hidden Power it is, but either way, he is going to go ahead and take me out with it. So that's that. So, like I said, my Golisopod should be able to come back in and First Impression this thing and kill it. It seems that Hidden Power was actually neutral as well, so I'm thinking it might be rot considering what's going to happen up here. Oh my, I was so mad. Okay, basically I had the First Impression, right? But he has Protect. Like, what? I wasn't expecting that in the slightest. So what I'm thinking happened here, okay, he knew all along what I was trying to do. He was running Protect on his Lilligant. I'm not even quite sure why. I'm not even quite sure why he randomly has Protect on Lilligant. I don't really see that often. And it seems like he has Hidden Power Rock because it was neutral against Tapu Bulu, but it was super effective against the Bug type. But I can't do anything here. I cannot do anything. Choice band First Impression. First Impression only works on the first turn. It's exactly like Fake Out. It has the same properties. It doesn't flinch, just does damage. So if it's not the first turn that you get sent out, you can't use it anymore. So I was locked into a move I couldn't use anymore, and then he just killed me. So I don't know why he had Protect, but it obviously paid off for him, so I'm not going to knock it at all, of course. I'm pretty sure that these things actually ran Protect at some point as well. So that's actually very, very good. But good games, Porsche. Go ahead and check out my streams, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know how you like the battle. I'm out of here. Bye!